Hello everyone, my name's Jene and you're watching Diamond Painting Reviews by Jene. Hello again everyone, and thank you for spending some time with me today. My name is Jene, and for those of you that are new or just stumbling in, a big howdy and welcome. And for those that are returning, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Today's video, we're going to be going over the post review of this painting that you see here. But before we get started, a couple of things I wanted to say. And that is, I want to apologize to all of my subscribers and those that watch my channel. I have been taking a little bit of a siesta, and I'm really sorry for that. There are a couple of reasons why, and one of the major reasons is that my full-time job right now is in the thick of their fiscal year end. Today was our last day, and thank God it is over because I am just mentally exhausted. By saying that, it has taken me away from doing videos and participating in my group, which again, I'm so very sorry about that. We really did not anticipate it being as crazy as it was. And usually our year end, it usually is kind of crazy the last 2 days. However, this went on since the beginning of October. So again, I'm so very sorry for my absence, not only with making videos, but also participating in the group. You will see me more often, probably in the next few days. I'm going to try to get some rest and mentally get myself back to normal. So yeah, I can be a little crazy. Anyway, there are going to be a few changes that you're going to notice in my upcoming videos, and I hope you guys are going to like those changes. So I'm not going to give you exactly all the information because it'll be fun to kind of give you guys that surprise. So let's go ahead and get into this full post review. This painting came from the Enns store off of AliExpress. It is a 40 by 50 full round, and excuse me, I had a great time putting this painting together. I actually completed this painting about 3 weeks ago, or possibly even longer. I just wanted to make sure that I did the post review around the same time that Rob was doing his, and I know that he posted his already. So I'm really happy, Rob, that you got it done. Your painting looked amazing. So now me and Rob decided to do like a collaboration and paint along with this particular image. He had the same image and purchased his painting from the Enns store as well. And he and I had been talking about swapping colors and, you know, kind of jazzing up this painting a little bit, but we really didn't go over the details on what we were going to change and what we weren't going to change, because that way it gave us a variety of different things to do and to show you as well. So we're going to go over the pros and cons to this painting first, and then I'm going to show you where I've swapped out my colors. So the cons to this painting. One of the major cons that I came across with this painting is their schematic. Their schematic is really, really tiny. And I'm just going to bring this up so that you can see this. So you can see how small it is. And for someone that has to wear bifocals, that's not good. So I have come across this problem a few times with different stores, and what I usually do is I'll take a scanned picture of the schematic and then I transfer that over to an Excel spreadsheet. Then I actually manipulate the size of the cell in Excel and then I'll print it out. I cut them out, and then I will use some Scotch tape and either put them on Ziploc bags or a storage container, depending on which one I decide to use. That really helps me because, like I said, this legend or schematic, whatever you might want to call it, it's really, really small, and it's very difficult for those of us that have to wear, you know, bifocals or magnifiers. Even with my magnifier, this was tiny. So I thought, I'm just gonna do the scan trick and see how that works. And it worked out pretty good. The other con that I ran into wasn't necessarily garbage from the drills, but it was garbage. They had garbage in the bags of drills. And I thought, this is really strange. I had bits and pieces of resin dust. I don't know if any of you have had that problem before. Little like pea-shaped bits of resin, and it wasn't just one or two bags, it was several bags that was like that. So I wasn't really impressed with that, but as I said, the drills themselves were perfect. So it would be nice not to have that added garbage. So didn't run out of any drills, which was really nice. I didn't have any issues like knobbly bits or misshaped drills. I didn't have any of those issues at all. The drills were great. So we're going to now go into the pros. And one of the major pros that I find with this store is they use the poured glue method, which is really nice. I love working with poured glue. I have gotten so used to poured glue that I got a couple of paintings that are the double-sided adhesive, and going back to that after working with poured glue, it's difficult. At least for me it is. I don't know about anybody else, but so poured glue, their drills are super nice, and the drill field I found was very, very clear. So I had absolutely no problems putting this painting together. Like I said, the only major negative that I can say is their schematic, which is very difficult to read. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera, bring the camera down, and I'm going to show you the areas where I swapped out drills for my AB crystals and also glow in the darks. So we'll be right back. All right, everyone, we're back, and isn't this pumpkin like the cutest thing that you've seen? When I first saw this image, I kind of laughed because this is not normally a painting I would go for, but I have to say the pumpkin is quite cute. So anyway, let's show you the bottom first. So, sorry, I've got a painting underneath there. So the graveyard down here, I have sprinkled in some of my AB crystal drills, and it is the dark cyan. So I'm just going to bring this up and show you. I only sprinkled them in. I didn't do a whole lot of extra changes because I didn't want to overpower it with crystals, but you can kind of see where they're at, and they have that rich dark red, but depending on the light, because they are the ABs, they do have that purple appearance to them. So I'm just going to see if I can bring this up and make sure it still stays in focus, but there they are. You can see a few of them there. And then they're sprinkled out through the entire part of that graveyard. There you go. You can kind of see how rich and dark they are. They're very pretty. And then I also put some of the gold metallic in this jack-o'-lantern here in the bottom. And then also I put in some of the gold metallic in the lettering here on the Happy Halloween, and then the dark cyan right there, right in here. There you go. So I'm just going to bring that up so that you can see that really beautiful rich red. And as I said, because it's an AB, it kind of has that purple or violet gloss to it from the AB. All right. Now I also sprinkled in that dark cyan through this pumpkin here, or at least the body of the pumpkin. I have some of the gold metallic in the pumpkin itself, and did the same thing with this one here. And then as we get into the jack-o'-lantern, you can definitely see that I've sprinkled in the light cyan or the light red throughout the jack-o'-lantern himself. And the mouth, the nose, and the eyes are the white glows. And they themselves have a lot of shine and shimmer to them. They do glow in the dark. Now, we tested these glows out with the lights that we have in our house, and our lights cut out a lot of the ultraviolet. I noticed that the glows didn't really stand out very much, and I was kind of worried about that. But my husband, you know, he's kind of like the mad scientist in our house. He had a black light, and he shined the black light on these glows, and oh my gosh, did it ever show up. So, and it was, when you looked at it, it was kind of like, whoa, it kind of spooked me out, and really liked the way it turned out. So with the black light, these glow in the darks really do come out, and you could barely see the regular colors, but you could really see those glows pop out. It was really, really amazing. So in the jack-o'-lantern, I used some of the metallic gold, so you can see it around the eyes here and the nose. Okay, and then like I said, I was using the light cyan red and the orange, and they're all the ABs. So they have that extra sparkle and that AB coating on there. So it really makes this stand out. Okay. And then we're going to look at the hat here. The hat, I swapped the blue, which was I believe 820. And I put in my AB sapphires in there to make that really stand out as well. And also through this area here. So it gives it that little bit of extra sparkle and shine, and the AB coating really makes them look really nice. Okay. And then, if you haven't noticed it, I put in some rose glows in these eyes, and with that black light on, let me tell you, it will definitely stick out. And both me and Mr. Review kind of stood back and were like, whoa. So it was really nice when he put those black lights on those. I also put in some of the gold metallic through here, and again, the moon is also the glows. So everyone, that's what I swapped out. Again, I didn't want to overpower it with too much, but I think by sprinkling them all over and not putting too much of the crystals really helps enhance this painting. And I really love the fact that those glows in these eyes really stand out as well. But again, we had to use a black light to actually bring out the glow. So everyone, I am going to go ahead and close the video. Again, apologies to everybody. So I'm so very sorry for not being more active in the group during this time, as well as not posting some videos. You will see a lot more of me, and I'm so excited to get a lot of other things, a lot of projects done, and I'm working on some items that I'm going to be putting in my Etsy store, and that I will be sharing with you in another video. So by saying that, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and close the video. Remember to always stay safe and stay healthy. Main important thing, stay healthy and stay happy. By saying that, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye for now.